Journal. Once you develop the skill of observation, now you're using it to look at yourselves, then you need to log it. You need to put these things down, and what I find that is so helpful is just journaling. That way you can start to see the pattern. So what exactly are you journaling and keeping track of? But some tips that may be helpful is, one, pay attention to your thoughts. Thoughts are happening automatically every single moment, and they're running. And many times we're just unconscious. We don't even know that it's playing in the background, so it's just going automatically. But if you can, now pay attention to it. See and observe how you think. And the analogy I like to give is that pretend that you are a scientist, and the subject that we're going to look at is you. Put yourself under this microscope and start to see what comes up. And again, when it comes to thoughts, then see what is running through this loop, what is playing over and over, what memories continue to pop up, what analysis do you judge and see the world, what lens are you looking at. So continue to notice it. Continue to write down these thoughts. Oh, this is how I'm seeing the situation. This is how I'm seeing myself. And this is how I'm seeing others and the world at this moment. And keep track of that. Another thing that you can start to journal is to see your speech. Have you ever paid attention to how do you talk? And if you took that time to really observe yourself, whoa, it is so fascinating. When you speak, is it loving and is it kind? When you speak, is it divisive? Do you bring conflict to people? Are you manipulative with your words? Do you even keep your words, or do you just spew things? And we just say things, and is it truthful or is it false? Are you omitting certain things? But if you can, now track this part of it. And again, slowly catch. No judgment, but just pay attention to it. Another thing that you can look at are your actions. What do you do and how do you behave? Have you taken the time to really see what drives it? Oh, what motivates my behaviors? Oh, what triggers it? What is the intention of my behaviors? But again, this is one more thing to look at. And then a last thing that you can start to study is just even your emotions. They fluctuate so much day in and day out. Your emotions from morning time to your emotions from nighttime. Don't get too attached to them. But what I find is that if you can start to log them to see how do they arise, what started it, what triggers it. But again, this is one more insight to you. But if you can, this is one way that will give you more perspective into you. And if possible, try this for 3 weeks. Try this for 1 month. And for me, that was something that was so helpful in the monastery. And I took out this journal and I just knew I want to learn more about me. I've never done that before. No one has taught me. But the second piece to it is study yourself neutrally. Pretend like this is a game and I want to figure me out. I want to understand me better and just keep catching these patterns. There it is again. That is how I talk. Wow, I didn't even know I behaved that way. Over and over and over. Wow, I compare myself a lot. Wow, I'm so jealous of other people. Don't add a story, but just catch it. One of the things that we all understand is regarding education. For us, we all go to school. And in school, we're taught all these different subjects. Math, English, sciences, arts, and it takes time to understand those subjects. But what are we not taught? And what we're not taught is us. And us is one subject. Fortunately or unfortunately, this is a subject that lasts a lifetime. So if you can, start to pay attention and start to pay attention neutrally. And one of the tools is to journal. So let's start that today.